Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Cherie.
And we're back in an RV.
We're taking a road trip.
Oh, yeah. So we've been in the boat for 2 months away from our bus, and so we're taking now across Florida, 8-day, 8-night trip back in the bus. And I guess we're going to share some of what it feels like to be back in an RV after being in a boat for a while.
So first of all, the reason that we're doing this is we have had the bus stored near the boat near us on the west coast of Florida, so near Punta Gorda, for easy access, which has been great as we shuffled things back and forth. And we now we're going to be relocating the boat eventually over to the east coast of Florida, and we want the bus closer by because we're still going to be doing trips. We have a lot of cellular gear and Wi-Fi repeating gear that we need to test.
And maybe even a fun trip at some point.
Oh yeah, we do love RVing, and that's, I mean, just being here for the last couple of days has just been wonderful.
But the catch is that this, unfortunately, is not really a fun trip for us. This is an intense work trip. Testing cellular boosters. We've sought out some of the worst cellular covered state parks in Florida for this trip right now.
Yeah, so we're doing 3 different state parks on this trip. We're right now at Myakka River State Park right outside Sarasota, and we had been here back in early March on our way to get our boat, and the cellular signal here sucks. Which is great for testing boosters and antennas.
We're like, yay! But it's perfect because we can get just enough to stream video using our gear, and that lets us actually really kind of test a whole lot of different combinations out. So we're going to be writing all about that and sharing our reviews and everything else.
Yeah, you can go check our mobile internet resource center stuff for that. But we actually did stream a movie last night, so we did a little bit of fun. I mean, last time we were here, we had the bikes out, we did a lot of biking around. It wasn't nearly as hot. Oh my gosh.
I think it's around 170 degrees here.
Yeah. Florida in the summer, this is not going to be fun. It's a lot more fun on the water because we get the breezes and things. I'm also finding in the RV, the air conditioner sounds are
loud.
Cool.
But cool. Our boat air conditioner is a lot quieter than just having that drone right over our heads in the bus. It's kind of a little bit maddening because you're in a smaller space inside. It's uncomfortable to go outside. You can go out for a walk, but no more than like 10 or 15 minutes at a time.
Like Friday at crisp.
Yeah, and we're like, please, clouds, please, go in front of the sun.
But it is good to be back in the bus. It's kind of more like visiting a vacation home right now because we took a lot of stuff out to put on the boat because we haven't quite determined what stuff we're duplicating between the two, because we do want both to be fully complemented when we arrive.
So we just need to grab a day bag to go back and forth, but right now we're in that 2 households mode, and we're like, do we have a spatula? Do we have this? Do we have that? And oh God, we've been struggling. We didn't have corkscrews, and we had all these bottles of wine we brought along, and we're like, had to go resort to the old ninja style 2-prong opener and pry them out.
My moisturizer and my lotion. I thought I had left some back in the bus. Nope, they're all on the boat. So, it's just little sorts of things. It's forcing us to really think through the things that we do need to still replenish in the bus. I'm getting better at
boat bus. They start with B, so the B thing. The floating and land one.
The kitchen is an interesting part because our kitchen isn't completed in the boat, the one that floats. That one we're going to be redoing some elements of, and we don't want to get new pots and pans until we know the size of our new cabinet that we're building. So we're borrowing like our fry pan and pot and stuff from the bus
that we eventually intend to bring back to the bus because they fit perfectly in the cabinets here. So
this trip we just bought more pre-prepared foods than we normally like to eat. We like to cook more whole foods
from ingredients.
But
here we're throwing the frozen stuff in a pot and here we go.
And because we're working such long hours, that actually works out. And we're still figuring all this stuff out and how we're going to handle moving between 2 houses. But for now, we're on a road trip. We'll be visiting 2 new state parks to us. We'll try to record from there as well and share those with you. But I love Myakka State Park. This particular campground, we're in the Pine Grove Campgrounds, the newer one of the 3 campgrounds they have. And it's just lovely, huge sites.
All the sites have huge separation. Yeah.
And yeah, we loved our stay here last time. It's not as much fun this time, like I said, with the heat, and because we didn't want to unhitch.
And we didn't bring our bikes. The bikes are on the boat now.
And there's really no hiking trails accessible from this
is
campground. So
great biking. There's a lot of places to explore by bike, but it's a bit too far to walk, particularly in the heat. Yes.
So we're not having as much fun here, but that was our purpose here, was really to test some new boosters. We've got the new WeBoost 4GX RV. We've got the new Selfie.
Yeah, the Selfie Go
and testing some antenna-only solutions. And for the record, if you have antennas and boosters at Myakka River State Park, you can get usable signal on all 4 carriers. It is possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't quite say T-Mobile was. T-Mobile, this is unusual that Sprint is the carrier that has been the most reliable for us, which is an incredibly rare thing. We never say that. But this one place, this time, Sprint is coming out on top.
Yep. All right. I will talk to you guys on the next stop.
So our trip continues.
So stop 2, we are at Kissimmee Prairie State Preserve. Did I get that right?
State Preserve, yeah. We are a big open prairie. We've got some footage of showing this off. It is middle of nowhere, Florida. I think it's actually one of Florida's biggest chunks of open space owned by the state, and it is actually a really beautiful spot.
And we came here because we thought there'd be bad cell signal. A lot of our own coverage app showed that it would be iffy, and it was. It was a great testing platform for our main mission this week is, testing cellular boosters and antennas. So it's been great data that we've collected here. But it's a cute little park.
Yeah, it's actually really deserted here during the week. I think it's us and the camp host and like 2 other people.
There's only like 40 sites here. Half of them are designated equestrian, but they're great campsites. And then we're in the family campground. The rates are only $16 a night plus taxes and stuff, so it comes out like $21 a night.
Yeah, that's with electric.
Electric and water.
Yeah.
They have a nice bathhouse here. It really has a feeling of being out there, and especially during midweek. I mean, I would come back here and stay long term if I was looking for a hideaway spot.
Particularly because with our gear, we are able to get some really kick-ass internet here. But it did require some special gear, but cheap gear.
Yeah, we'll have some more videos out on that. So this is stop 2. And I just have to say, this quick pace of travel of doing 3 stops in a week is insane.
Not our style.
It is not fun. We are combining the worst parts of RVing all at once. And it's hot. Running both the air conditioners has been, it's mind-numbing listening to them. But we have only a 30 amp cups here. And with the boosting magic of our inverter and our lithium-ion battery banks and our solar, we were able to run both air conditioners off the 30 amps. So that was really helpful.
That's worked really well. Now, the one thing I am reminded about, I really like about RVing is I do love driving our bus and just going down this little back 2-lane highways, music on, and driving the bus is a great experience, and it's good to kind of be flashing back to that.
And me, I hate road trips. I am a horrible passenger, so for me it is pure terror riding in the bus or a car or anything moving over more than, I really like life at 10 knots or 7 knots or whatever it is we're going to be cruising at.
We got to remind ourselves, if we're going to do a work trip like this cross country, we should let ourselves have more time.
This is only cross state.
Cross state, yes, cross state. We should have more time, not try and cram 3 stops into a week.
I think we're going to really enjoy the pace of several months in the boat, several months in the RV, and thoroughly enjoying the benefits of each lifestyle.
Exactly. Okay, it's our final stop on this cross Florida trip.
I can't believe it's been a week already. Never. Again, are we doing a week-long trip with this much work?
Yes. No, we barely stepped out of the RV, which is a shame because we've actually been visiting some seemingly very beautiful places.
Yeah, so all this drone footage and stuff around, that's about our only breaks we've been taking, and it makes it seem like we're just on vacation here, but we're not. We've actually been inside the bus reading numbers to each other on signal testing stuff.
But it's been nice to be back in the bus.
It really has been.
There's certain things, like I love our projector and living room setup in the bus. I love our Helix mattress.
Oh, and I love just being able to, you pull in and you have a yard around and you have places to go and walk, and I love visiting campgrounds, and I love being in gorgeous places. And I know we're going to get a lot of that on the loop in the boat, and we're going to be back to the RV. This trip has reinvigorated me that, yes, we definitely want to keep part-time RVing.
Yes.
Because I love the lifestyle. I really do.
Yep. And so where are we right now?
So we are at Sebastian Inland State Park. Inlet,
not inland. Definitely
inland.
not inland.
It's on the east coast of Florida, just south of Melbourne, Florida. And we are on our way. We just picked this because it's on the way to where we're going to be keeping the bus on the east coast for the next few months in storage. And we're also putting the Mini Cooper in storage. So we're about to go car-free.
Car-free? Oh my gosh, we haven't been car-free since right about the time we bought our bus.
Yeah, we did our first 6 months with the bus car-free, so now we're going to try car-free with the boat.
Yeah, car-free with the boat. So we're going to be walking to grocery stores and doing lifts and car rentals on weekends, and just experiencing that life. Because when you're on a boat, you can't really tow a vehicle behind you.
Not too easily, unless we did that rollerboard thing.
Yes, that rollerboard would be awesome, but yes.
Anyway, just an update on our travels is the boat is in Fort Myers, which is where we've been for the last month. We've been watching the lake levels of Lake Okeechobee because we want to cross the state across the Okeechobee waterway. It's sitting at about 5 feet navigable through the middle.
And our boat is 4 feet.
Yeah, so as boat newbies and talking to a lot of other boaters, that's just too close for comfort. So we have decided we're going to stay in Fort Myers for another month. We're really craving some still time anyway.
Yeah. Chance to handle a few projects. We'll do some probably short boat trips.
Yeah. So we're going to be there through the end of June, hoping that the rainy season picks up. We get a couple more feet under our draft, and then we'll be safe going across the state. Or the reason we don't want to go down to the Keys yet is we don't yet have a dinghy.
Right. That's the other way around Florida, is you head south. And
the Keys will be a lot more fun if we can stop and anchor places and have the dinghy to get around. So we're going to be doing rain dances and dinghy dances for the next month and see what manifests first. And that'll decide which way we come across the East Coast.
Either Lake Okeechobee or south with a dinghy.
But I am looking forward to getting back to the boat and having a month still and enjoying, because marina life in an urban area, it's something you don't often get in an RV.
No, we can walk places.
And it's really cool. We're enjoying it, and we're not ready to leave yet. And this journey is about taking it slower, and we're going to do that.
This current journey has not been about taking it slower.
After this week, we need the still time. You know, the idea of picking up and trying to do a reposition.
We did a 3-week trip in a week, and that was too much. But yes, but it's been good.
So anyway, it's great. I hope you guys enjoy joining us on the road.